Hey, how are you, family? Welcome back to my channel, the channel where boyish waifus are right there just on top together with the gods. Of course, it's subjective, but you know, boyish waifus are amazing. And in today's Tummy Rindo, I'm going to be discussing about IKU SUTOU, a boyish waifu and a waifu with a pretty unique, not unique, but rather really interesting character trait. Not interesting, really wild character trait. I'm gonna be discussing about that. So yeah, IKU SUTOU, she is a character from the manga series 100 no Kanajo or Hyakuno, or the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. If you don't know what that series is, I've made a lot of videos talking about that series in my channel, really a lot. So if you are interested, please consider subscribing. Be a part of the family, it's nice. And speaking about family, well, as of this moment, in the recording of this video, I have 50 subscribers. So, yay! Celebration time! It's actually nice, you know. It doesn't mean much, but to me, it really means a lot, you know. We're at that point now. I mean, it's crazy. Not that crazy, but it's still nice. The feeling's nice, you know, to have this many of an audience. Or this, you know, it's nice to, you know, I'm just grateful, right? I'm just grateful, and just like the greats like Komi-san or even the very plot of this series, reaching to 100 girlfriends, I mean reaching to 100 family members is one of my next goals. So really for now, I'm just so grateful, you know. It's nice, you know. Thank you very much. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with IKU SUTOU. Who is IKU, right? Now, IKU in a nutshell, I couldn't put this in a more simpler way, but IKU is a baseball club member with a very stoic work ethic. Emphasize on stoic work ethic. Sure, you can call it that. And she enjoys experiencing pain, so yeah, bear that in mind. So if you haven't guessed, yes, IKU is on the masochistic scale, right, of a character. And wow, boy oh boy, does it really show, you know. Heart symbols at the end of sentences, even though it's not as, you know, it's not used or it's not placed properly, but the tone of it says it all. The personality of it says it all. And do I think it's a no, not think it's great. I mean, of course, it's, you know, in some way it's odd, but you know, as a gag manga and as a really eccentric character trait to have, it adds a very nice sort of really comedic vibe to the entire series. Do I think it's bad? No. Do I think it's good? Either. Not so sure about that. It's really up to the person. It's about his or her kinks, and for IKU's case, well, being a, you know, a one who loves experiencing pain is just, you know, who she came to be. And you may ask yourselves, how did they come to this, right? Well, the answer was revealed in one of the extra chapters, and I was shocked. I was wild. It was wild, you know, not because, you know, I know I can't predict that it will go like this, something like this, but because of its really ouch, that type of reaction, you know. So yeah, it starts off with IKU's brother. This is SUTOU Ikuya, telling the story about, you know, just having a simple family with a younger sister and brother, and sister of course being IKU. Now IKU, right, really wants to try playing baseball because if I remember correctly, I think the brother also plays baseball, so she also wanted to give it a try. But for her, it's too hard, you know, it's too hard and it really hurts, and she likes to really give up easily. Now the brother, just like any rational person, he is concerned about IKU, you know. He might be afraid that if she learns to give up at an early age, then in the long run she might also learn to give up so easily. And of course you wouldn't want that. You want your children, you want people to know to not give up, you know, because, you know, it's pain is a part of life. I know it's weird, the way the way this sort of notion is in right now towards this situation, but pain or negative experiences, struggles, right? They are a part of life. There's nothing we can't do anything about that, but we just have to improve on it ourselves. We have to adapt to it. We have to make the most of it. And Iku's brother wanted to also deliver that message to Iku, saying that you should not give up, right? You just have to keep at it until you improve, And she did, after a few tries, she was able to successfully, make that hit, And her conclusion, this really birthed the mindset of Iku, right? So she got better, right? It got better when I kept doing it even when it hurts, as she puts it. So hurting is a good thing. Okay, I won't deny that having struggles is, it's having struggles or failures is a part of what makes you improve or makes you stronger, right? But hurting specifically, quote unquote hurting, and relaying it as a good thing. Oh my, it's insane, really. Who would have thought, or I don't know. I mean, I know it's a gag manga, right? But still, it's the very way that she's grounded on this mindset. It's crazy. So yeah, she keeps because of that, she keeps practicing no matter how tired or no matter how hurt her muscles seem. Her muscles crying in pain, and she keeps swinging at it. And his brother's like, "What are you doing? Stop it!" And you can see little Iku. She's already quaking in her knees and her feet. She couldn't, she couldn't handle the pain. And it says here, Iku's strange behavior only continued to escalate from there. And my God, did it really escalate? I'm not gonna show the rest because it's just so crazy. But it's so nuts. It's insane, really. The backstory. I don't know if I should laugh, but it's really insane. It's really insane how big of a jump, or how locked on this sort of mindset really stuck to Iku. And of course, in the long run, yeah, the brother also does show concern, but like, Iku, stop it, training at night, chill out, And it's funny that way. Oh, but yeah, so that's how Iku turned into a quote unquote M, on the masochistic scale, right? And my gosh, does she really, a lot of the moments in the manga when she does love to experience pain. Well, damn, is it full of it. I made a collage of compiling all of the experiencing pain moments and her satisfaction face. I call it an Ecogao. Does that make sense? Ecogao, remove the ahe, gao, Ecogao. Iku's face when she is being, paddled or something, lightly paddled or playfully paddled or something like that. Whatever, anything that she, any sort of pain that she experiences, well, that's the sort of expression that she makes. And do I like it? I'm not gonna answer that. It's all subjective. But what I can say about this is that this sort of personality trait, or this sort of imagery to this character, it's funny. It's got that down, right? It's funny, but it really also complements well towards how many straight men are in the series. For instance, Kurumi and Karane, who retort and really comment on the very shenanigans of Iku. And of course, you have also other family members who play along with her. It's nice. It's, again, the unity of family is beautiful within the series, and there's a lot of really unique quote-unquote eccentric characters within this manga. and then you put Iku into the fray, then you create something that's just an enjoyable ride of laughter, and really, at some point you also get to say, I'm waiting for that. I was waiting for that to happen, right? Compare that to other masochists per se in anime or manga. You have Darkness from Konosuba, Theo from Arifureta. Is that all I know? I know more, but just take them for example, right? And compare it to Iku, who has all of these other qualities as well that makes her just as unique as them, right? But the core personality of someone who loves experiencing pain, it certainly is there, as well as the other examples that I've mentioned, Iku and Theo. But really, what separates them apart is, I don't know, their depiction, or not depiction. I mean, essentially whatever King's masochistic personality trait would like, then it's to them, I guess. But for Iku's case, the way she goes there to developing this sort of mindset, and as well as the synergy between her and the family members, it is truly comedic, and it's nice. Now, traits that I really love about Iku, right? Brownish hair, or platinum. I don't know if it's platinum blonde, but in a lot of the manga, in the manga, she has what it seems like it's white, but in the cover pages, or in the front covers, it's sort of brownish. But suffice it to say, I think that's a very nice color, especially for this, or especially that fits this type of hairstyle, which is the short hair or boyish hairstyle. Now, I absolutely love it. Whenever I see a character, whether in games or in mangas, animes, light novels, with we have waifu with short hair, boyish haircut, then that's into my strike zone, definitely. I absolutely love it. It's a nice, image, a refreshing image than the usual sort of, the natural or the stand that it's different than the usual hairstyles, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I know that all the people also have this sort of boyish look, but I just want to point where I'm going with this actually is that boyish styles is nice, simply that. And for Iku, definitely in my strike zone. As of the moment, she really is my one of my personal favorites, along with Hakari, Nano, and so on and so forth. If there's gonna be a delinquent waifu, I am delinquent girlfriend rather, that's gonna come into this manga series, then I am so going to appreciate the heck out of her. But yeah, suffice to say, I would still like Iku because of, not only because of her character design, no, but she's also very strong, really, strong from all those workouts, late night workouts, overnight workouts, really nice abs, right? She has a really toned figure, and I absolutely love it, especially with something that complements the sort of boyish look that she's going for. It's nice, it's nice. Then you also have her being stoic, and I mean really, really stoic. There has to be a limit, right? There is a limit to how we can, how humans can be, but we're always told to surpass our limits. Iku, well, yeah, in one way or another, she does live up to that. And her personality, of course, not only from her masochistic spectrum side, no, but her as a person, it's simply admirable. It's simply enjoyable, to see her like this. And yeah, she has a lot of good traits, such as really, being so determined to really pursue whatever she puts her mind into something, so on and so forth. But where I'm going at it with this is that, you know, Iku as a person is just someone who really makes you laugh, but also makes your heart flutter. And that is because of one of the concerns that has been, you know, that's also addressed, I suppose, in a lot of tropes wherein you have a character, a waifu with a boyish image, right? And you wanted the audience to also give a sort of look on what this person would look like with quote unquote girly clothes, right? Like a dress. Now, this is nice too, right? It's nice. Now, Iku's image as when we first introduced to her, yes, she is she's the masochistic, of course, but it also goes to, we also get to see how boyish she looks, or she dresses, not only from her hairstyle but from her whole appearance too. And when Iku was asked out on a date, or when Iku went on a date with Rentaro, yes, she was sort of conflicted. She was conflicted in as to whether she would go for her normal boyish look, or try something different to really make a good appeal to Rentaro, right? Now, the way I see it is that it doesn't really, oh no, where am I going this? It doesn't really matter if what you're wearing is a nice dress, or your normal boy clothes, because it's just whatever they prefer. It's just how Iku really likes it. Iku likes it this way, and that's fine. But if she also wants to make that sort of change, to try on new things and try to act or look at least look as girly as she would have thought, then that's nice in itself too. Whatever clothes you put a waifu with short hair on or boyish hair on, it still looks amazing on them. It can't change my mind. So yeah, there was this one chapter when Iku went on a date with Rentaro, and there was a whole conflict about how Iku seems to act like the sort of boyfriend role, plays more into the boyfriend role than Rentaro himself. Of course, Rentaro got mad, just like a man should be. And yeah, Iku actually took that compliment. Of course, she took it lightly. No, not lightly, but she took it well, because she's actually enjoying it. Even verbal damage, I guess. But so yeah, there's this conflict, and when it was resolved, Rentaro spoke up and said that, Iku, I really love you for your true boyish charm. I absolutely love it. I absolutely respect the heck out of Rentaro's, of Rentaro saying that. And it's nice to see also Iku have this girly side, right? But again, like Rentaro said, seeing her in this, or seeing her be herself, her usual quote-unquote boyish, or herself, I want to say but being herself, it's just platinum sweetness. It's truly, it's simply nice. It's nice to really see how Rentaro truly appreciates, truly loves Iku for who she is, no matter how quirky or how odd her kinks may be. Kinks, and I'm saying that right? No matter how odd her personality may be, because Rentaro always likes to find the true good, the true goodness and genuine love and appreciation for his girlfriends. And I think that's one thing that everyone should also follow, to really see and love people for who they are, despite no matter how odd, quote unquote odd, it may seem. So yeah, in conclusion, really, Rentaro, good job. Really, really saving Iku to be a part of the Rindo family. Iku just keeping you, but I don't know. At one point, I want to say tone it down, but in the other, I'd say, you know what? Just keep on being you. It's a good comedic aspect to the manga, and that's just what it is. Don't stop it. So with that being said, Iku is a trillion times more cute than anyone, and a bat isn't a tool for clubbing people, but it's a tool for